When Mackenzie Scott made the pledge to give away half of her wealth to charitable causes, many people had doubts about how long she would be able to keep this up. But it looks like this ex-wife of Jeff Bezos is keeping on her vow, with organizations receiving massive donations in all directions. So far, she has given away more than $8 billion, and with her net worth well into $60 billion, she just keeps going. Still, Mackenzie Scott has been inspiring millions of people around the world. So let's check out where all the billions have gone so far. Here are some places that have felt the impact of Mackenzie Scott's donation drive. Borough of Manhattan Community College. We've often watched the super rich go on vacations and events where they flaunt their wealth as much as possible. Quite a few of them do a lot of charity as well, but not as much as Mackenzie Scott, so it's no surprise that she's one of the major donors among the list of notable billionaires on the Forbes list. One of the donations that earned her the spot is the Borough of Manhattan Community College. Her philanthropic trajectory over the years has shown no signs of slowing down, as she tries to include all sectors into her charitable work. So let's just say Mackenzie Scott is not picky when it comes to who gets her money. No matter the industry, if she likes it, then the money rolls in. And that's the case with this community college. This billionaire isn't just donating to top Ivy League schools around the country as many people would have expected. Instead, she's doing something a little different by donating a huge amount of money towards colleges that you would have never have thought of. Do a lot of billionaires look to community colleges when making donations? The Borough of Manhattan Community College is one of the institutions to have benefited from the ex-wife of Amazon founder. According to information released by the college management, the multi-billionaire donated a whopping sum of $30 million. This makes her the highest donor ever to the college, either from an individual or organization, in a one-off donation. While some donors usually restrict their donation to a project, it is so shocking that the mother of three does not place any conditions on how the money will be spent. However, the college management has promised to use this money to establish the President's Ford for excellence and innovation at the school, and also to support other transformative initiatives to be pursued by the college. University of Central Florida. Aside from the Borough of Manhattan Community College, another notable institution of higher learning to have benefited from Mackenzie Scott is the University of Central Florida. Guess what? The university authorities didn't see the donation coming until Mackenzie Scott announced she would be donating the sum of $40 million towards the university development as part of efforts to give back to society. According to the university management, the funds will be channeled towards research development, student success, and academic excellence. And yes, this donation also breaks the record as the highest that the school would ever receive in its 58 years history. The university president, Alexander Cartwright, said this himself during his acceptance speech. 317 Main Community's Music Center. Away from higher institutions, Mackenzie Scott also made her mark by donating a whopping $2.5 million to 317 Main Community Music Center. This community music center is all about getting across to a lot of people through inclusive music and musical education. And then this will help in fostering unity in society. We guess Mackenzie Scott must have been convinced by their mission and vision, enough to drop millions of dollars towards supporting this. We'll just have to watch and see what they use this donation to promote indigenous music and rural art programs in Maine. Atlanta Music Project. When the exclusive director of Alternate Roots got the news that a billionaire philanthropist extended her charitable work towards the organization, she said she was moved to tears. Really, who wouldn't be? But since it was totally out of the blue, we can understand the huge reaction. Mackenzie Scott's donation strategy involves swooping in unannounced because she's not the type that subscribes to the idea of forming a foundation. She also never shows up after each donation with instructions on how to spend it. And this has given beneficiaries unlimited opportunities to pursue projects to their organizational goals. To Michelle Ramos, the exclusive director of Alternate Roots, receiving $2 million unexpectedly as a philanthropic gesture was a big deal, and it will go a long way in completing several pending projects, especially in the area of nonprofit arts and social justice. Motown Museum. For years, we have associated any mention of Motown with the Motown Record Studio in Detroit, that is famous for singing top music legends like Stevie Wonder, the late King of Pop Michael Jackson, and tons of other A-list musical artists. But there's actually more to this iconic name. The Motown Museum is also part of the Motown legacy. This year, the museum management officially announced the kickoff for the project of expanding the existing structure to 50,000 square feet, and the plan to raise $50 million in donations. For Mackenzie Scott, that was a perfect opportunity to run an inclusive charitable project that would also support the aspirations of organizations run by people of color. And yes, you guessed it, Mackenzie Scott donation to this museum was the largest single donation made by an individual towards the museum's expansion. Motown Museum CEO admitted that everyone at the museum was excited that this home of art was selected as one of the recipients of Mackenzie Scott's nonprofit spree. We can't help but be a little excited for them as well. Children's Defense Fund. And the children weren't left out. Say hello to the Children's Defense Fund, which is an NGO in the United States focused on championing the cause of every American child irrespective of gender, race, or color. Sounds like a beautiful mission, and Mackenzie Scott agrees too. So the philanthropist decided to donate $20 million to the organization as part of her promise to give back half of her wealth towards charitable causes. This amazing gesture is proudly displayed on the NGO website, where they're happy to tell the world about the donations. Thanks to this gesture, Mackenzie Scott's unrestricted gifts represent the highest single donation by an individual ever since the organization was founded 48 years ago. She's also the second highest generous donor towards the organization's goals of rendering advocacy services and paying more attention to the well-being of children. Talk about an impressive profile. The Center of Life. Sitting in Pittsburgh is another underfunded yet high-impact NGO that has benefited from Mackenzie Scott's donations across the United States. The ex-wife of Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos released a blog stating her intention of donating towards the Center of Life in a blog post titled Seeding by Seeding. According to her, the donation will go a long way in assisting the Pittsburgh Foundation and the Heinz Endowments to advance Pittsburgh-based Black artists as they achieve the right education, skills, training, and resources to strengthen the bonds within their society. Homeboy Industries. It was good news for Homeboy Industries when Mackenzie Scott announced that she would be doling out $20 million of unrestricted donation to the company. Homeboy Industries currently serve as the largest re-entry organization for individuals who want to let go of gang life or formerly incarcerated persons. The CEO of the organization was super pleased and felt honored that Homeboy Industries was recognized and got associated with Mackenzie Scott's charity project. So we should all look out for more efforts towards addressing housing needs and creating jobs while developing Homeboy's future leaders. Dance Theater of Harlem. The Dance Theater of Harlem is a popular dance group based in Harlem, New York. They caught Mackenzie Scott's attention, and this resulted in a heavy rain of $10 million as a cash gift towards the group dance. Are you really surprised to find out that this is the highest donation ever made to the group ever since it came to life about a half-century ago? We don't think so. The good news is that this massive cash will go a long way in making a significant impact on a group that was badly hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. Using the donations from Mackenzie Scott, the Dance Theater of Harlem will kickstart early plans for the post-pandemic era, which is in a completely new direction. More people will also be getting jobs as they'll be able to hire more dancers and get started on other projects. Now you know all about the philanthropic life of Mackenzie Scott, and that's a wrap. Would you ever give away all your money as a billionaire if you were asked to? Let us know in the comments. Did you like this video? Well, we're always posting amazing content like this, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching.